Hi!
Hello, everybody.
We're the Legends of Rockford.
Yes, welcome back to another. This is probably our first real video.
Yeah, first real video
Yeah.
that you can hear.
Yeah. And we've got a big one, a doozy,
Yeah,
for,
a doozy
for
for
you all.
everyone.
Yeah, for everyone.
We're doing top 5
moments
of
of
AJR.
the AJR concert.
We got to
Maybe
see-
Man tour.
We had the pleasure of seeing AJR almost a week ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
6
it was
days.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of really cool moments in this show, and we wanted to share it with all of you. Now, before we begin, I'd like to specify something. This is the back of my shirt that I'm wearing because I got a pineapple stain on the front of it that I didn't really want. And it's like, it doesn't look bad if you're like, it doesn't look bad, right?
It did not look that bad in person, but on video,
on
it
video,
was
it looks
like
like-
shocking.
it's
It was like
really
like a
apparent.
yellow blood stain. Like the
Yeah.
shot wound. It was very strange.
Yeah, and we're also, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a road right over there.
Yeah, you might hear that more than you hear us. We don't know. And
We'll
also,
see.
this is the front of my shirt because
Yeah.
mine is clean.
Yeah, he doesn't have any pineapple
Yeah.
stains. Okay, so, number 5.
Number 5. Oh, wait. Yes.
Yeah,
Number
we got
5.
5.
We have the Almost Monday, who was the first opener of the 2, karate sequence.
Yes. This happened
Very
a
strange.
couple of times.
Like twice.
Yeah, he,
Especially.
during instrumental breaks, because the main guy, he didn't play instrumental. He was on like
Okay,
guitar.
he had a guitar a
I don't know.
little bit.
Anyway, so
yeah.
there's one dude who was like mostly like the front man, and he sometimes would go on these karate things.
Yeah,
like
it was like
and it was like
he'd
he
take
thought
a
it was, like,
moment.
really cool.
It was like actually so
Sometimes
funny.
he'd go on the ground.
Because it would be
like-
yeah. Oh,
like-
and it was like it was so
Yeah, it was-
everything about it was so funny.
And then he had these like sunglasses
Yeah,
on.
and he'd like get real into it, and it's
Yeah.
like this is like right before the like big moment of the song, and he runs up a little and he goes, and that was it, and it was the funniest thing in the world.
Okay, and this venue that we're in, it's not small. It's
Yeah,
huge.
this was long.
Yeah, if it was like on a small stage, it would be like kind of like what's going on. But it's like the scale of it was really, really funny
Yeah.
because he was so small. Anyway, that's number 5. Almost Monday karate moments.
Sequence.
Very good
Yeah.
music, by the way. We love Almost Monday
Right.
almost as much as AJR.
Yeah. Almost.
Almost.
Get it? Like,
Oh yeah, almost.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as we're filming this today, it is not almost Monday.
no,
It's Thursday.
it
It's
is-
like as
yeah,
far away
it's
from
like,
Monday.
It's like
like
kind of terrible, actually.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like-
almost. It's like okay. Anyway, number 4.
Do you want to say this one?
Sure. We have various incidents of one of the members of AJR, Jack,
Yeah.
dying.
A lot.
A couple ways, yeah. He died in a car crash, a
Yeah.
fiery automobile crash.
Yeah.
It was terrifying.
But it was really funny.
Uh-huh.
It was really funny.
It
'Cause we
was-
didn't see it coming.
We had
It
no
was
idea that he was
silence.
about to die, right? That was the
Yeah.
first one. And then he got stuck in a jet plane rudder.
Yeah, which was like kind of like scary to watch.
Yeah, and he was like floating around and stuff. 'Cause
Yeah,
he was on a
like
rig. Yeah.
he was rigged. It was pretty
And,
wild.
yeah, and then he died again.
Yeah.
Like as the song ended, like as he was like fell out of that rudder.
Mhm.
And then there was like a large portion of a song he was spent falling.
Yeah, it was really shocking
Yeah.
to watch.
Oh yeah. He
It
was
was
falling for
a
what,
sequence.
like
He was
20
still on the rig. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, they
did
liked it.
not. I guess they did like it. Yeah.
They're like, woo, we love
Yeah,
you.
he was
Oh,
on
these
a
are all our
rig.
fans.
It was like, yes, these are all our fans driving
Hey,
by.
guys.
This is like meet and greet part 2.
Yeah. You can meet
Kind
us
of,
right now.
But it's like kind of like a drive through.
Yeah.
Uh,
COVID
Yeah, it's
precautions.
kind of like like one of those
Anyway.
celebrity.
So
Oh yeah, he spent a large sequence falling,
Uh-huh.
and like you could see like he was on a rig, and it looked like he was falling,
Uh-huh.
and the building was getting closer and closer to the ground,
yeah.
and then it.
At the end of the
ends.
song,
he like it
And the
shows
song-
him about to hit the ground.
and then it's just
Silence.
dark,
And darkness.
silence, and he
And
was,
it was
dead, and he didn't come back.
Yeah, it was. That was
No,
the
he
end of the
came back.
concert.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but it was. Oh, and then they did like I think we can include this in there,
What?
like the fake lighting, like
Oh yeah.
malfunction.
And then they almost like they like pretended they were like, oh, a light just fell,
but it was like kind of scary to watch. Actually, like
'cause
being
it
from our
looked like a legit thing.
we had
They're
good
like,
seats, but we were far away, and they're like, "There's glass on the floor. Like we have to like get
they're
off."
like, this is
stage."
not a joke. This is not a joke.
Yeah,
But
and and
it was a joke.
And
There was
then
some
it went
guy
to the
like
next
swooping up,
song,
and then the
and
guy
it
he
was-
took his mouth stuff,
and it was Jack.
It was Jack.
I think it
Met.
was Jack. It was
Met
crazy.
from AJR.
I didn't know their last name was Matt. Actually,
Yeah, I think it's like Metzger, but they like shorten it to Met.
That's-
So it can be like
slick.
yeah, so it can be slick or something.
Yeah.
Okay. At number 3, we have.
We have the MXM tune set.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was
gotta
pretty
say, I mean,
good.
you know, she's like a legit like. Their music's fun to
Artist,
listen
yeah.
to. Yeah.
It's like
and it was kind of
actually
cool
fun to watch. Yeah.
And she was like, she seemed very gracious and just
Right.
happy to be there, which
Right.
is something that some shows have been. Not this one. That they were like very like. Sometimes shows can be a little boastful, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah. Not this one.
No,
not
they
this
were
one.
humble.
They were
It
humble
was
people.
humble and
MXM too
appreciative.
was especially humble.
Right,
Appreciative.
like actually.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And she also performed a song. It was a country song.
It was called "I Hate Texas." It was
Mhm.
like an unreleased track off her new album. if
Yes,
I'm not
it's
mistaken.
coming out soon.
Yeah.
As we understand,
And
country is
she
kind
said
of
it was a country song.
Yeah.
Country is subjective.
it's
though.
coming back in full swing.
It is coming back. Okay,
It's a new
that
thing.
is true. Like pop country is definitely
and I'm scared.
being a big. I'm a little scared.
I'm scared.
But MXM Tune understood our fear and just made a pop song.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
maybe like the slightest bit of country in the fact that it was called I Hate
Texas.
Texas.
Which is
That's the country state, not Tennessee, home of Nashville,
right.
not
So
any
it's
other
like
ones.
I think what made it
Arkansas.
country though was that maybe it was like coming from the perspective of someone from some other
Yes,
like Tennessee or
yes. If
something.
you're- yeah,
and they hate Texas.
Hate Texas.
Because it's
I
fake
mean,
country? I don't
hate
know.
Texas too. Quite
Right?
frankly,
Yeah. Austin's cool.
I don't hate it. I don't
Yeah,
hate Texas.
yeah.
There's a lot of parts about Texas that I don't particularly like
Yeah.
its weather, and its.
I thought it was fine.
Really?
It was hot,
The
but it was
100
not
degrees,
humid.
you like the
It
100
was not
degrees?
humid, and I appreciated that. Like
Okay.
dry heat is fine. Okay,
All right.
we're getting off topic.
All right. Sorry. Number 2, giant head, a gigantic head and arms.
Yeah, it was
It was
pretty
huge.
crazy.
It was at the end of the show. They were like showing off like there was this whole like thing about how much they hate the haters, right?
It was nuts.
And
It
then,
was-
there were probably some haters in that crowd who were like, oh,
Right? Like, if you were like a hater in that
awkward.
crowd, yeah, I know, I'd be like, awkward, awkward, right? Like, if
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
a hater,
Yeah.
that would have been weird. That would have been awkward. Yeah. Oh,
Dude.
jeez.
imagine.
Like,
And yeah, and so that made like, I mean, they were talking about how their dad died like a year before, which was true. I looked it
that
up.
was, yeah, that
And
was
I was like,
true.
oh,
Like,
those
you're
haters
on
were
the
probably
day.
ultra embarrassed. at
Yeah,
that
they were
point.
like, oh, geez, like, why would we? Oh, geez,
Yeah,
I
why
feel
would
bad.
they do that? Yeah, they probably spent a
Considering
lot of
their
money on that
fan base-
show.
Right, like, we're probably okay. Sorry, this is also getting delving over.
it
the
was
way.
whatever,
That's
I don't-
okay.
it's
It's
fine.
whatever. It's a video.
That's a video.
And just that we were in a weird. It was a weird age group. It was hard to tell. So if I was a hater, if me being my current age as an adult was a hater, and seeing that the majority, good amount of their fans were like children,
Yeah, I mean like younger,
like
teens.
kids with their parents,
Yeah, with their
like
with their
older,
folks
yeah.
hanging out. Yeah,
I
Rocking
would have
to
been
some
like,
music, too.
oh,
Yeah.
wow, this is,
It's
like,
okay.
awkward.
But honestly, though, those kids shouldn't have been at that show. They were swearing.
There was a lot of swearing.
They
There
were
was
swearing
a
a lot.
swearing, and it was deserved, to be fair. Like, when they were saying, F the haters,
F the
and
haters,
stuff.
yeah, exactly.
That was deserved,
But
and everything they said was,
little kids should have been there.
kids should not have
Kids
been
should
there,
not
I
have
will
been
say,
there.
because,
It's fine.
but I also, shout out to the parents
Shout
for
out to the-
recognizing the fact that, they can handle it because they need to understand that bullying is not
Exactly,
okay.
bullying.
And if
is
you're
wrong.
a hater and you think it's funny to like AJR, or to pretend to like AJR, who are you?
Yes.
Whatever.
Anyway, I was gonna say.
The inflatable head was cool as heck.
Yeah, the inflatable head. It was giant inflatable head.
It was weird.
It was the member Jack who had previously died. I guess it was in honor. No, but then he showed up
But then
again.
it was like a resurrection type.
Yeah,
like
he
it's
was
like you
resurrected
see how
to make
like
big.
yeah.
Oh yeah, there's also It was a reprise of the first song that they did.
Was it really?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, they're like,
it
I might be
was.
big as my
I forgot.
house.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
and
we
then
also
he was
made
big
a,
as his house.
we made
and
a
it
list
was
of all of
crazy.
those songs that they might have performed. I think it was called "Here We Go Again."
Right.
Was the final song. I'm pretty
well,
sure.
that was our what we thought it was called.
Oh no, wait, no.
Because
Yeah.
we're big fans, but we can't remember it all.
Yeah, there's a lot of songs. I mean,
right.
And as we're like listening to them sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, that was
I'm gonna need to see that list.
Okay.
That, song list.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
funny
take a look.
to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so giant head, scary, and then it was like moving around and looking at.
Yeah,
people.
it could
kinda
move.
Like,
it was pretty
it's
weird.
kind of like the Rainforest Cafe Gorilla.
Yes.
A little bit like that.
Yes,
vibe.
it was.
Yeah, it was like
or
very
like the tree. Like the face was also like the tree from Rainforest. It was very neat.
And then we have
honorable mention.
an honorable mention
Yeah.
here before we get to final finale that will blow your mind.
socks off. Yeah.
You will freak out when you hear about this.
It's wild.
It's
big. It's
Okay.
big news.
There were three
Yeah, it was like
three moments of
video sequences.
There were video sequences. It was like a POV of behind the in the backstage area.
Yeah. And I think in the POV we're supposed to be Jack from AJR.
I would imagine.
I would imagine.
And his hands would expand to way past the size of a typical hand.
No real reason.
Yeah,
to
it
my
was kinda-
knowledge.
yeah, it
they
was-
shrink back.
Yeah, then they shrink back when he got on stage.
Right. Was it an allusion to when he became an inflatable, like,
It's
resurrection
possible. Maybe
of
they were like
himself?
kind of like hinting at it.
Maybe.
They're like, oh, this guy's gonna get his hands big.
But yeah,
But all other parts,
AJR Body Horror was our honorable mention.
Honorable mention AJR Body Horror.
Yeah.
It didn't make the top 5. Sorry.
Unfortunately.
Because the karate was a little bit cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Yeah. That's our drum roll. This is our drum roll.
So, plant. What was it? Oh, Peter Ivers sample and interpolation. Peter
Crazy.
Ivers is a man.
Crazy.
He,
Very well-known musician.
yeah, he's. Look him up.
Yeah.
He has 2 albums that are like his albums, and like a couple 60s ones that are like kind of like jazzy, psyche.
Right.
They're kind of cool.
Yeah.
A lot of harmonica. Oh yeah, he's like a master harmonica.
Big
player.
harmonica.
Summa cum
Dylan-esque.
laude.
What?
Summa cum laude at Harvard. Graduated.
Yeah.
Best friends with like Harold Ramis, Elvira.
Yeah.
A bunch of other people, a bunch of other famous individuals.
Yeah.
And
His death was very unfortunate.
yeah, oh yeah, he was murdered by
a carnival hand.
Yeah, he had it to the side of his bed because he needed, security
That was
in
his
his
security.
Los Angeles loft that he lived in. He lived in like Skid Row,
Yeah.
and because it was pretty cheap. And he was like, oh yeah, so he like got hit in the head with a hammer and died instantly. And nobody knows who did it. Still, 41
a big
years later,
unsolved mystery. Yeah.
nobody knows.
Yeah.
Very interesting
Very
case.
unfortunate.
Anyway, he did a song for the movie Eraserhead. He
Yes.
did the Lady in the Radiator song, In Heaven. Goes,
heaven, everything is fine. In heaven, everything is fine. In heaven, everything is fine. You got your good things, and I've got mine.
okay, that's the song.
We might get demonetized.
We might
for
get
that.
demonetized.
That's
We were a little
possible.
close.
That was kind of on the spot.
Anyway, so AJR played it. It was, and we're huge Peter Ivers fan. And I heard it. I was like, wait, is that what I think it is?
It was crazy.
And it was.
It was crazy.
It was.
I had
In
to sit
Heaven,
down.
Lady in the Radiator.
I personally had to sit down.
My jaw just.
It was
hold on.
crazy. It was crazy.
And then they sang it
And
too.
yes, it was-
with
they interpolated it.
with their like specific like style.
yeah.
It was like, oh my god, my
Yeah.
worlds collide. My 2 favorite things collide into one. It was amazing.
It was actually amazing. I did not think I would see my 2 favorite artists technically perform at the same time.
That was
It was
crazier.
crazy.
Crazier than when they played a They Might Be Giants song at the Comerica Stadium in
Yes.
Detroit, Michigan,
Yeah.
during the Tigers versus Twins game in
Yeah.
August of 2022.
Now I was not there for that, but
I was.
I can imagine it being
It was
a
pretty
beautiful
crazy.
moment.
Yeah, it reminded.
Yeah.
It was like, wow,
Yeah.
hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Yeah.
Anyway, so before this show was not all perfect. There was one and a half things that I think they could have done better on.
Right.
The first one, on their second song that they performed, which was called,
according to us,
it might be called
Baby.
this. It was called Sober Up.
Yeah,
And
probably accurate.
Sober Up, featuring Rivers Cuomo. You may know Rivers Cuomo from, he did a cover of If I Fell by the Beatles once.
Yeah.
And what else? I don't know. He's the musician. He's pretty popular.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be in the song.
But
he wasn't there.
It could have been a really awesome special guest appearance.
I mean, they had a high budget for that show.
It was crazy. It was crazy
really
to watch. They could have got Rivers.
Production value was insane, but I couldn't get it.
I didn't understand
why
Rivers. I was looking for I didn't know if
we
it
were
was
looking. We were looking in the crowd. Too.
Right,
We were
I was like,
Rivers, are you in the audience?
Yeah.
No Rivers Cuomo. It's terrible.
It was terrible.
And I think that's the one thing that's just unequivocally bad about that show.
It left a little bad taste in the moment. Yeah. I got a video of it.
By the time
where's Rivers Cuomo?
Yeah. By the time they played the next song that they did, Yes, I'm a Mess. I mean, I was fine. I like that song a lot.
Of course. I was just it was just like a little thing. I was like, oh well. And that's kind of the beauty of AJR, I'd say, is because their music is so happy, and that's what got me back in the feel of it. But their lyrics are so sad, and that's what got me so sad.
Well, AJR made me realize that maybe this world that we live in isn't so bad after all.
Right.
Honestly.
But they still talk about the real things. They delve into sad, and it's almost a facade in their music, and that's beautiful.
Yeah, and it's been done before, but not to the precision of AJR.
The precision, you think any other artist would dare to even think of putting trumpets over a drill beat?
Oh no, they did a beat analysis.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that
cool.
part. Yeah, that didn't make it into the ranking.
That might be top 20.
Right.
It was a cool
thought that they were gonna play Thirsty, which is my personal favorite song.
This was something.
Yeah, of course. Because it's just it's a masterpiece.
It's unique. Genuinely, there's not a lot of songs
that sound like
with yodeling. Pop songs with with trap beats and yodeling.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen. But there's a little light at the end of the tunnel. We're pleased to announce, I don't know if they've announced this already. I'm not
this
on
this.
Could
be some insider info.
Yeah, this could be insider info. Sorry.
Sorry,
Adam, Jack, and Ryan.
Right. As Andrew, James, and Reginald.
Andrew, James, and Reginald. Sorry, yeah.
Right.
Thirsty Part Deuce.
Coming soon. Do you know how revolutionary this will be? I'm so curious.
What can they do?
What can they do? They've already mastered the
yeah,
is the yodeling kid gonna show up?
You can put tuba and throat singing in it?
Oh, Mongolian throat singing?
Yeah.
That would be more too. That works too.
It doesn't matter. They're gonna get inner tubes.
They're gonna get full. It's gonna be they made a song with the Blue Man Group, I think. That's one of our fans. Cool. If you heard that.
Yeah, Blue Man Group, they're cool too. They're blue. They're painted.
Yeah, and
they're fine. They're okay.
But
they
they're
don't
okay
get sick.
Yeah, it's not like the.
They're not.
The Tin Man or the Cowardly Lion.
There's the Tin Man, and also Bryan Cranston on the set of Malcolm.
Right. When he was painted blue,
entirely blue. But the Blue Man Group, they have shirts on. And
is that what it is?
Under the shirts, they aren't blue.
They are not blue. They're fine.
Because it suffocates your pores.
It's not good.
If you're entirely painted from head to toe.
Yeah.
So don't do it.
Do not do that. Do not. This is a little,
Is this
PSA.
The advice at the end
moral
of the video?
Of the story?
Moral of the story.
Do not paint yourself blue.
Or any other color for that matter.
Yeah, because your pores will get clogged and you will suffocate.
You can paint portions of your body blue. That's fine.
Face paint's
face paint's fine. Yeah.
Fine.
Perfectly fine. Even
arm paint is fine. Even leg paint is fine.
Yeah.
Even chest paint or. Just don't do it all at the same time.
Have a little bit of space so that your pores are in space. I don't. Yeah, a good amount. Probably a shirt and shorts. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you could wear a shirt and pants and paint the rest of yourself blue. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, we are the Legends of Rockford.
The Legends of Rockford.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in. Click right here to watch our next video, and click here to subscribe to our channel. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
We'll see. Thank you, everybody.
Legends of Rockford, signing out.